What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is dumpster rental number 2. I have a nice little residential dumpster rental going on, and as you can see behind me, it is the morning and I'm already set up and ready to go with the trailer. So it's time to just roll out and get the dumpster to this guy's house. So hopefully you guys were able to see there, I just dropped the trailer off and it was absolutely pouring the second I dropped it off. It's not raining at all now, of course, but he wanted it really tight into the bushes and rocks on the side of his driveway because he had his car parked in the garage still, so he needed room to be able to get out of the garage. So I pretty much had to back it into his bushes and into the rocks on the side of his driveway. You know, I made sure beforehand, I said, is it okay if I go up on the rocks? Because he had these little like fake plastic rocks that I knew were gonna get kind of broken. They were already smashed up a bit, I could tell, but I didn't want to get blamed for that, obviously. So he said, yeah, go ahead, just stick it in the bush, stick it in the rocks, that should be fine. And I was like, all right. So not the easiest backup. You know, normally it's a little bit easier, but it was a little tough with the rain. I couldn't see in my mirrors or my rear view camera at all. So I had no clue what was going on with the trailer. So that was super fun, but we got it in there and it's going to be there for the next 2 days, maybe 3. So when I get back home, I will tell you guys a little bit more about the story of this rental that I have, because it's a little bit different. I think I mentioned before, this guy got a really good deal, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to slap the like button on this video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hitting that like button and leaving comments and subscribing to the channel really helps out the channel and helps this channel grow. And I'm really trying to help people out with this little side hustle of a dumpster rental business, seeing if it's a viable option and helping you guys get all of the information before you decide to start up a business like this. Alright, so as you can see, I am back home now and I wanted to talk a little bit about this rental. So essentially, I have a Facebook ad going where I'm advertising my rental, and this guy found me on Facebook and reached out to me asking about a dumpster rental for the weekend. So he wanted it for 2 days. My ad was for $200, which is my 1-day rate, and my 2-day rate at the moment is $250. So I got back to him. I said, yeah, I can do it for the weekend for $250. We already talked about like what he wanted to put in the dumpster, where he wanted it put, and whatnot. And then he was like, can you do 200? And I was kind of just like, you know, that's my 1-day rate. If you want to just do 1 day, we can do 200. And then he kind of just didn't respond. So after a little while, I gave it some thought and I got back to him and I said, you know what, I'll do 225 since it's your first time. You know, you're one of my first customers, so I might as well just do it. And he still didn't get back to me. So the next day, I basically messaged him again. I said, are you still interested? And he said, no, I found someone else for $200 for the weekend. So at this point, you know, that's really cutting into profit for me. It makes it almost not worth it, but I kind of thought on it for a little bit, and I'm so new and not having a ton of business at the moment. So the trailer is just going to be sitting in the driveway anyway, so I figured I might as well do it for $200 if this guy will accept that. So I basically messaged him again and I said, you know what, I'll do it for 200 and I'll give you an extra day. So it actually kind of worked out for me in a good way, because I believe the dump is closed for the holiday. So July 4th is on a Sunday, but I think they're closed the next day to kind of like observe the holiday or whatever. So he wanted me to pick it up Monday originally. I told him, you know what, I'll do it for $200 and I'll give you an extra day and come pick it up Tuesday morning. And I guess that was enough for him, so he went and canceled it with the other guy, which is great for me. Sorry for that guy, whoever that is. But yeah, so we agreed to $200 for dropping it off Saturday morning, picking it up Tuesday morning. And when I got there and dropped it off, the guy was like, you know what, I might not even need that extra day based on the size of the trailer and how fast I can load it. So I'll let you know if I'm done early and you can come pick it up. I'm going to have to check and see if there are any dumps open Monday. Otherwise, I might as well just wait until Tuesday, so that way I don't have to bring it home and then bring it to the dump. I could just hit the dump on the way back. But yeah, so that's how this guy got a really good deal on his dumpster rental for the weekend. Overall, I'm really glad that I was able to get this customer, and you know, we were able to come to a deal, and he picked me over the other guy, which is really awesome. So I'm super excited about that. Alright guys, so here's the trailer. I kept it parked here overnight, and as you can see, hopefully it's a bunch of random household garbage. That's a couch back there, so there's a couch along that way and a couch along this way as well. There's like a muffler in there and just a bunch of random like household garbage. So hopefully the dump takes this. And I'm not sure, you know, I don't think these couches are salvageable. They're pretty dirty and I don't think there's anything like good in here worth keeping. The only thing I might consider keeping, if it's not too easy to take after dumping, is all of the metal stuff. So there's a few like metal tables and chairs and whatnot in there, so I might end up keeping that, but I'm not sure yet. Alright, so I just weighed in at the dump. It looked like I was at about 8,500 pounds, so this is a pretty light load, I think. My first load was around, I want to say like 10,000, a little bit over 10,000. So hopefully this one's going to be pretty cheap. My deposit was like 50 bucks. Unfortunately, this place only takes cash, which kind of sucks because I don't typically carry cash, so I guess I'll have to start going to the ATM more often if I need to come here a lot. But in addition to that, they don't take any bills over $50, so I typically get paid in like hundreds or 50s, so that could be an issue. But yeah, I'm driving up to the top of the hill now to dump, so hopefully all goes well. Man, this place kind of sucks. It's extremely muddy. Thankful that I have all-terrain tires and four-wheel drive, because it was like literally like I've done lighter stuff off-roading actually. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll see if I can get some video on the way out of what I just drove through, but definitely not a fun time. So yeah, luckily a guy kind of was leaving and waved me to one certain side. He said, stay on this side because the other side you're going to get stuck. So yeah, hopefully I don't end up with like a nail in my tire or anything here, because that would really suck. But yeah, we're going to try to move it through. so that was a fun dump. Really muddy. I was basically off-roading, which is fun for me, but my main concern is that I got stuck with something in one of my 8 tires, whether it's a nail or a piece of metal or God knows what. It was really messy up there compared to the other dump that I went for, my first dumpster rental. So the load was really light, luckily, so that's nice. It was only $36 to dump, which I think is even expensive. Like if I went to the other place, it would have been probably like 20 or something like that. So that sucks, but I am on my way to the next rental now. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I actually decided to split out my next customer into a separate video, which I'll be posting hopefully pretty soon. But I wanted to hop on and say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I'm gonna have a few more videos about this dumpster rental side business, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I know most of you are here for the Tacoma content, and I have a few videos lined up for that coming out pretty soon. I just haven't gotten around to editing them yet, so hopefully I get those posted up soon. And once again guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thanks for being subbed to the channel if you are, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.